If you're calling a big general purpose model for the same kind of task over and over again, you're probably paying way more than you need to. Catalyst lets you train a smaller, faster, open source model on your own data, and you don't need to be an ML engineer to make it happen. Let me show you. The three things you need, which I explained in some of the other videos, are a training dataset, an eval dataset, and a good rubric. And once you have those, we can kick off a training. So let's hit this new training job, and you'll see this screen. You just give it a name, you select the training dataset, the eval dataset, and the rubric, and then you're going to select a recipe. And in general, you want to select a recipe based on the complexity of the task that you are trying to accomplish. For this example, I'm going to select the medium Quen model. And then once we have confirmed that we're happy with all of this, we're just going to hit start training. And this can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 10 hours or more, depending on the data. But Catalyst handles the ML complexity for you, and all you need to do is wait until it finishes. Once the training has finished, your page should look something like this if everything went well. Loss is basically how wrong the model is on the data it's learning from. So as training progresses, you want this to trend down and eventually flatten out. A steady decline like this is what a healthy training looks like. Gradient norm tells you how big the updates to the model's weights are at each training step. You want this to look stable and not spiky. And if you're seeing huge jumps, that's a sign that training is probably going off the rails. Learning rate controls how big a step each update takes, and it will follow a curve here, warm up at the start, and then gradually decay as the training goes on. This is set by the recipe that you picked, so you don't have to tune it yourself. Catalyst just handles it. Eval score is the one that actually matters. Catalyst runs your eval dataset and a rubric against the model periodically during training. If this score is climbing, your model is successfully becoming better at the task. You can also see the eval scores down here for each step that it took, as well as the checkpoints. And the more data you have and the larger the base model is, the more steps and the more checkpoints and evals that you will have here. So that's it for training. If you are not happy with the scores that you got, you can go back and tune your data until you get the results that you're looking for. And when you are ready, we can deploy this model so that you can call it in production. And all you have to do is hit this button right here.